Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, by the gracious morning light, and by the night when it is still. The guardian Lord has not forsaken you, nor is he displeased, and verily the hereafter will be better for you than the present, and soon will your guardian Lord give you that wherewith you shall be well pleased. Did he not find you an orphan, and give you shelter and care? And he found you wandering, and he gave you guidance. And he found you in need, and he made you independent. Therefore treat not the orphan with harshness, nor repulse him who asks, but the bounty of your Lord rehearse and proclaim. I am Global Missing Persons Alert, Interpol Yellow Notice number 21-22733. My father is Roger Del Payton, born September 4th, 1948. My mother is Karen Faye Osborne Payton, born July 29th, 1950. My sister is Amy Nicole Payton, born March 12th, 1976. My oldest daughter is Brooke Anna Payton, born February 12th, 1986. And my youngest daughter is Geneva Nicole Payton, born December 5th, 1997. Me and my father, Roger Del Payton, were contracted as the occult, satanic occult blood ritual sacrifices for the Alex and Avery Ishmael MBA, the Nicholas Nemeth NHL, and the CIA, Homeland Security, and Scientology secret spy operative contracts. And also, in those contracts was the pathetic modern American Muslim reality show being filmed in Dearborn, Michigan, USA, which is a joke in itself. The contracts were signed on December 25th, 2017. And the crucifixion, the occult blood sacrifice, and the feast on mine, my father, and my daughter's flesh and blood was supposed to be December 25th, 2020 at Buckingham Palace. On September 11th at about 10 p.m., I was tipped off. I had actually been tipped off going back I believe it was the day of my father's birthday and my father's birthday, September 4th. But I did not know that there was an upcoming Hillary Clinton and Pfizer Pharmaceutical kidnapping, trafficking, murder, and terrorism operation scheduled for September 12th. I was tipped off to start packing my things, that I was being picked up and taken to a protection program on September 11th, about 10 o'clock at night. I packed all of my stuff in my apartment until 9 o'clock a.m. on September 12th, in which I was then instructed to just leave now. Long story short, I ran 2 days and 2 nights for my life in the first 10 hours of it barefoot to save the life of 12 people, including myself, my father, and my daughter Geneva Nicole Payton, who was being trafficked by the entertainment industry and by the CIA and United States military, CIA, U.S. Navy. And she was going to spend the rest of her life in an isolated, single-man cell like Princess Diana lives, in a Department of Defense Task Force 1 prison, being used as a slave for the entertainment industry and as a baby breeder for a highly classified, triple top secret CIA U.S. military baby breeding program for the Vatican. They needed me dead in 2018 before they rolled out the COVID-19 biowarfare operation, which was actually scheduled and put on the calendar during the period of July 15th, 2015 and September 15th, 2015, during the Jade Helm military operation that involved all 4 branches of the military to map out the hostile states of America and to map the human brain, in which all the secret prisons that blanket the United States of America and all the FEMA emergency management facilities and Task Force 1 prisons were stocked with millions and millions and millions of weaponized vaccines, disposable blankets, industrial coffins that look like they can fit 5 or 6 bodies at a time, and ready to eat meals. And they were all the Walmarts that closed at the time for the operation under the cover front of plumbing. We're having truckloads, semi-truckloads of lime being brought in. And the truck drivers that were hauling this lime said something was really wrong with this. Why? What does Walmart? Well, the Walmart that is closed indefinitely for months because of plumbing issues. What in the hell was Walmart need with all these semi-trucks of lime? And if you look in Walmart parking lots and other parking lots, you can see railroad tracks. Hidden railroad tracks that are not hidden. All these big box retail stores, Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, Myers, Kroger. Okay, these are all Target, this is all Department of Homeland Security. And that's the reason why I'm not allowed in a Walmart anywhere in the world. And if I even dare step in the door of a Walmart, the facial recognition will alert somebody who right away calls law enforcement, and I will be arrested on the spot for trespassing. And the reason why is because they're paranoid. For no other reason than they're paranoid. Walmart is so paranoid, I cannot look at the Walmart website because the screen just completely wipes out on me, and then I get a little robot that tells me that says, sorry, this page is not available. And then I have to text the link to Stuart, have Stuart bring it up on his phone, and I'll say, yeah, that's what I want, order it for me. Because I can't order from Walmart. I can't go to a Walmart store. It is for no other reason than they're paranoid. So all of these big box retail stores, these are, if you look at the infrastructure, these are all designed and architected as to convert into drop-down prisons in a second, and these are used as processing centers. I got the pharmacy and everything ready to go. Drop-down bars, facial recognition, there's all kinds of license plate readers, and lots of people disappear in Walmart parking lots. Walmart, Target, Myers, Home Depot. Many people disappear from Walmart's big box retail. And that is why 24-hour Walmart stores generally let homeless people sleep in their cars, because many of those homeless people disappear. And it's happening all over the nation that's not really a nation. Because it's a corporation. Okay, but the United States is not a nation, and it's not a country. It's a corporation, and it's registered as such by city and state. And it's owned by the Bank of England, which is owned by the Vatican. So that means your Constitution means nothing. Zero, zilch, nothing. It's a mind control program to make you think you have freedoms, rights, and liberties that you don't really have, and that you have never had. But that's why there's fluoride in the water, to keep the public docile. That's why it was in the water in Nazi Germany. That's why Adolf Hitler, Prescott Bush's right-hand man, fluorinated the water in Germany to drug the public up and keep them docile, because fluoride eats the brain. It puts holes in the brain, and it eats the skeleton just like it eats cement, and it dumbs you down, and it's obvious. And then 1955 was when Prescott Bush added it to the water in the United States for the same reasons. And you can see that result today. What I wanted to talk about is, I have no phone, as far as I know. I haven't tried it since late last night. Both my batteries were being drained to zero on the charger, while who I am told is Mike Marks, Elizabeth Victoria White's uncle, Richard Gregory White, CIA, Department of Defense, deep dark black ops of the military. remote viewing type of stuff. Okay, that's who Victoria's dad is. Okay, Areo space terrorism. And he's the one that threatened my life, threatened my home, and threatened my life. Him and Richard Jenkins threatened my home and my life. They were coming up here with guns to my house in Warren, and that was when Elizabeth Victoria White, was here in March 2022 for 3 days and 3 nights. And she came here based on a lie. And much of what she says is lies. But anyways, she had convinced me that her mom and dad were cool with it, and the boyfriend Rich even dropped her off at the bus station and even offered to give her money and everything, and that was not the truth. She lied to her family, lied to the boyfriend, basically ran away, didn't tell nobody where she was going, and then next thing I know, they're threatening my life and my home. And that was when I told her, you got to go. If you mention guns or cops, you got to go now. And her family took her back to New York. No, I forgot. I lost my... I forgot what the whole point was. Oh, okay, Mike Marks. So, I'm told that it's Mike Marks who is draining my batteries completely dry, down to zero, while they're on the chargers. And I tried for hours to upload the hostage video too, with me and Victoria White, with Victoria White giving her witness testimony on Eva Humingston's murder. And that's the problem. That is why they are attacking all my devices. They stopped that video. It never got past 6% downloading, and they stopped it about 6 times in a row. And my phone, they were powering my phones off, and that's why. That's what they're scared.